And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are joined with Lindsay Wiczek, who is the founder of an almost nonprofit horse organization, Wild Hearts Farm. Thank you, Lindsay, for coming on and joining us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and we actually went ahead and took a look around your beautiful farm, the horses you have, and we are going to take a look at all of that right now. All right, and we are back at Up North at 4. We are here with Lindsay Wiczek, who is the owner of the Wild Hearts Farm here in Rhinelander. So, Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
So, Lindsay, Wild Hearts Farm, right? Or organization, would you say?
Yep, we're just a family farm right now, but we are hoping to move in the direction of a small mission to help horses and donkeys in need, either right here in our community or bringing them in from around the state, from auctions. And so we are ready to share our home and our field and our love and compassion for these animals and just give them a second chance and a soft place to land if needed.
And so this is, you are hoping to obviously turn it maybe into a nonprofit organization down the line. That's your goal.
Absolutely, yep. So we are just beginning stages of figuring all that out and getting everything set up and bringing awareness to our community.
And where did you come up, like what made you want to start this? I know you have, you know, a beautiful land and a beautiful farm, but where did you get inspired to maybe start all of this?
Yes, it probably started around 4 years ago, following some horse rescues on Instagram. Okay. And you kind of get sucked in, you kind of start to believe in those people who are doing good and who are right on site at these auctions with hundreds of horses surrounding them that are either in poor condition, they're already injured and sick from all the moving around auction to auction, and so they're right there and you're following. And I started out by donating and buying merchandise and following the stories and following the beautiful before and afters of these horses and donkeys, and it just captured my heart and I wanted to be a part of it. And I started out with my own rescue, and it's evolving, and I just want to be a small part of change.
Oh, I love that. And so you did mention, Lindsay, that also you do a little bit more with the farm besides helping rescue these and take care of the horses and the donkeys. You host like birthday party events. Do you do anything else?
Yeah, we try to, I have a huge heart for kids. I own a dance studio in Minocqua as well. So I have all of those kiddos who love to ask questions and love to hear about the animals. And so that sort of spurred, inviting kids out, all kids out to the farm and enjoying the horses and the ponies and the donkeys. And so we host little camps here and there, and the proceeds all go towards the horses, feeding them, their vet bills, their farrier bills. So it's just a way of helping to support them and share the love of these guys with others. So it's been really fun.
I love that, Lindsay. So we are going to maybe take a look around the farm. We're going to maybe pet the horses, get a little introduction, and then we'll talk more about anything else that you'd like to share with the organization itself and the farm.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you, Lindsay. We are at Wild Hearts Farm with this precious horse. Oh, she's so cute. So what is her name and how did you find her? How did she come here on the farm? And how is she adapting so far?
Good. She was very tentative. We've had her only for 12 weeks, but it's amazing how long it can take a horse or a donkey to acclimate to something new. As far as I know, she was at the same farm her whole life, so she was very tentative, very nervous, but she's really coming along, and she's just the sweetest girl. So,
for someone that wants to start taking care of horses, doesn't know much, doesn't have experience, what would be like the first step? Where would they start besides, probably finding land and getting a farm?
Sure. Yeah, it takes actually a lot more than one would realize. They're pretty expensive. So with me moving forward with a rescue, it's going to take funding and it's going to take donations from people who kind of believe in our cause and the mission. And it takes good feed, a good farrier, and a vet that are standing behind you. Land, of course, fresh water, shelter to get out of the cold winters and rain and such. So they're a big undertaking, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Because it's your passion.
Yes.
And I could see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you, Lindsay, for that. And we're going to meet the little babies, right?
Yep.
Okay.